and we're talking
Barbershop Talk.
Yes, barbershop talk, where nothing is off limits and everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table. Barbershop Talk. Come on, everybody. We're here at Jay's Place. Barbershop. We're talking barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Where nothing's off limits. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Stand by. Barbershop talk. Everything's on the table. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Not yet. Everything's on the table.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Barbershop Talk Live. We're live here at Jay's Place Barbershop. Listen, we're at 1927 Olive Road. Glad to hear you. Glad to see you. Glad you're tuning in to another special edition of Barbershop Talk Live. Listen, I got some guests with me in the hot seat tonight. I got 2 guests in the hot seat tonight. But listen, before we let you know who the guests are, I want to give a special shout out to the people behind the scene that put this program together. What you see, good friend of mine, Demetrius Johnson, Beverly's Body Butter, right here in Augusta, Georgia, has a company called Whip Senate Shea Butter, which is Beverly's Body Butter. Give her a call at 706-564-5335. Again, that's 706-564-5335. Again, Whip Senate Shea Butter, coconut, mango, peach, strawberry, and island paradise. Those are the flavors. Listen, the product is good for your skin. It's good for your hair. Some people say it's good for pain. Beverly's Body Butter right here in Augusta, Georgia. Listen, if you got TikTok, she has TikTok. Why don't you hit up on TikTok? Great product to have, great person to know, great price. Again, that's Beverly's Body Butter. My good friend Demetrius Johnson, right here in Augusta, Georgia. Homegrown. Call up again, the number 706-564-5335. Demetrius Johnson. Listen, CSOA Barbershop Talk Live World, if you still need your grass cut, need your trees cut, need your yard cut, and just need your pond maintained, why don't you call Alan Odom? Call Alan Odom at Pond Maintenance. He also is in Augusta, Georgia. Give him a call at 706-294-8493. The number again is 706-294-8493. Pond Maintenance specializes in tree removal, demolition work. I'm talking about he will prune your grass. He does it all. Tell him John from Jay's Place Barbershop Talk Live. Say, I heard about it. Coming to get the deal. He'll give you a great deal and a great price. Again, that's my good friend Alan Odom, right here in Augusta, Georgia. Barbershop Talk Live World. Say, call him up. Barbershop Talk Live World. Don't forget about April the 18th. April the 18th will be here real fast. I urge you, and especially you, get your tickets to the old school 70s Augusta Common. April the 18th, we're going to do a great fundraiser for Angelic Community Resource Development, also right here in Augusta, Georgia. Listen, we bring some dynamic bands to the CSOA, Crystal Mittingall and the Soul Tones. Listen, we're also bringing Tony Howard and the Motowners. And listen, the headliner for this show is going to be Zap. Barbershop Talk Live World, I heard you, you heard me. Zap is going to be in town. Again, this is another HIV fundraiser for Angelic Community Resource Development right here in Augusta, Georgia. Tickets on sale at Eventbrite. Go to angeliccommunity.com, get your tickets, or you can stop by Jay's Place Barbershop. $35 in advance, $40 at the door, and $50 for the VIP. Again, this is going to be a great show. Please, ma'am, please, sir, get your tickets. Support the cause. Again, this is an HIV fundraiser. My name is John Milton, Angelic Community Resources, putting this together. Looking forward to seeing you. Get your bell bottoms, get your afro wig. Let's have a good time. Again, Barbershop Talk Live World is going to be a crazy event. My good friend also told me to let you know about what she's dealing with. Selena Soul. Selena Soul, the lady of soul on the radio station, she's dealing with a special illness that is plaguing her body. So I asked you, and she want me to ask you also, make a donation. Make a donation to the GoFundMe fund that she has set up where she can raise money, raise funds for her medical bills, and the whole situation she's going through. Again, that's Selena Soul here in Augusta, Georgia. Barbershop Talk Live World. Say, do your part. Raise money for the situation she's going through. Again, that's my good friend Selena Soul. More information to come to you about that situation. But for now, you didn't come to see me. You didn't come to hear me. You didn't come to see my smiling face. You come to see the guests in the hot seat tonight. Listen, I got some that I want you to introduce to some and present to others. My good friend listening on the Barbershop Talk Live hot seat tonight is Michael Jones and Jawan Jones. Barbershop Talk Live World. How y'all doing?
I'm doing wonderful,
good.
wonderful.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How you doing, young lady?
Wonderful.
Good to see you. Barbershop Talk Live World again. In the hot seat is none other than Michael. Somebody say Mike Jones. Who?
Yeah, I hear that.
And Mr. Jawan Jones.
Remember.
You cannot forget that.
Yeah.
You can't forget that. And again, this is Jawan. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Yes.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. I want you to get into this conversation we're going to have tonight. A playwright, an author, a motivational speaker, and just a good old friend to know about. Listen, Barbershop Talk Live World again. If you got some questions, you got some concerns, you got some comments about what he's talking about, please, man, please, sir, put the questions, put your comments on the screen. We'll make sure we answer all those questions.
Okay.
You good?
Yes.
Now listen, they know who I am. They see me many weeks, many times, many months. They see me all over town. So the Barbershop Talk Live World, they know me.
Okay.
I'm good. So the crazy part about some of these people that's tuning in, they might not know you.
Okay.
So don't tell me, Mike, I'm good. Because I did my research on you.
Okay.
I check you out.
Okay.
But I want you to look into that camera and tell the people of Barbershop Talk Live World, who is Michael Jones?
Okay. I'm blessed to be here for one.
All right, there you go.
I've done several things throughout the years. Primarily, I started $1 at a time.
Okay.
Many years ago. It's my book.
Okay.
$1 at a time, which was the beginning of all of the things I've been working with since. I went to college in Atlanta and graduated in architecture and real estate.
Okay.
And I looked around Atlanta and I was like, well, there's a lot of people in Atlanta making a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Why are the nonprofit organizations struggling for pennies when there's millionaire architects, engineers, doctors, lawyers in Atlanta? So I was like, okay, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to raise $1 million, $1 per black person in Atlanta.
Okay.
And redirect the million back into the black community by giving it to an organization that's helping children in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I began to speak. I was on TV, radio, and print all year long. And it was 1996.
Way back.
In Atlanta. Way back when, yeah.
Way back.
So I'm kind of dating myself. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, so throughout the entire year, speaking on clubs and organizations and, all year, at the end of the year, we didn't raise $1 million.
Okay.
Which was something I had to understand about the mental conditioning of slavery.
Okay.
And how we've been conditioned from light skin, dark skin, long hair, short hair, and all that stuff we need to get rid of.
Okay.
To come together and support one another.
Okay.
So I was so blessed that I took a daily journal of where I was speaking, and someone said, you know what? You need to put this into a book.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't really think about it. I ain't never wrote a book before.
Right.
But I sat down, and 4 years later, from 1996 to 2000, I did a lot of research in the black community, and I put it together into a book.
Okay.
$1 at a time.
Okay.
Which started that. And I toured, when I came to Augusta in 2000, I toured with my book from 2000 to 2001.
Okay.
Did many cities. And I so wish I remembered the name of the person that came up to me that started me on this journey.
Was it John Milton?
No, it wasn't John.
It wasn't.
It was probably a John, though.
Okay.
That person said, you know what? I love your book, but have you ever thought about writing a play?
Okay.
Black folks don't read.
Okay.
Oh.
That might have been me.
I hated hearing that. I really did.
Okay.
But that person, I believe in angels that come to you and guide you towards your path.
Okay.
If you just listen to them, they can read things in you and tell you what your next step is. And I was like, okay. I never read a stage play before. I probably did one when I was in high school to press a girl or something like that.
Right.
But I ain't even know about plays. And I came to Augusta in 2000, like I said, and I turned Never Again into a stage play.
Okay.
Which was based off of my book.
Okay.
So I turned my book into a play.
Okay.
Came to Augusta, did the Imperial Theater, first show ever, sold out.
Okay.
I mean, that was like, wow, 850 seats, sold.
Right.
And that was the high I've been chasing ever since.
You on your way now.
It was like so crazy. So we toured from 2002, and you know what this is?
That's old school.
VHS.
That's old school.
Many years ago,
That's
2002.
Old school. Right.
So we toured from 2002 to 2004.
Okay.
And DVDs came out into the world.
Okay.
So I created a whole transition into DVDs.
All right.
So we toured. Then I kept going with my next one, which was called 40 Acres, Who Stole the Mule?
Okay.
And that one was real popular. We toured from 2006 to 2009.
Okay.
We did many cities, Georgia, South Carolina, and Alabama.
Okay.
And touring with a stage play is a whole nother animal
Okay.
from doing just the stage play in a church.
Okay.
When you tour, and you got a 52 passenger tour bus. You got the actors, you got the wardrobe, and sound.
Got all that.
Wow, it was a lot. And then in 2011, we toured my other play called When God Calls, We Answer.
Okay.
Which is based on finding your calling in life.
Okay.
Because throughout all this, from 2000 to now, I found my calling, which is being a write, produce, and direct a stage play from start to finish and tour it.
Okay. Listen, Barbershop Talk Live World again. You heard what he just told you. He gave you a vast resume of what he's been doing over the many, many years.
Yes.
So Barbershop Talk Live World, if you got a question about any one of these plays, any one of these books, anything that you got, put your question, put your comments on the screen. We'll make sure we get a chance to answer that. But before we get to those questions, those comments, and those concerns, we want to go to my immediate right and introduce our other guest. Mr. Juan, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, good. Now, listen, again, I did a little research on you also. In our time trying to get our technical difficulties together, I Googled you.
Okay.
I Googled you.
Okay.
But the crazy part about it, I know who you are in that few minutes. But we just got some people that just tune in. They want to know who you are. So look into that camera. Tell the people at Barbershop Talk Live World, who is Mr. Juwan Jones?
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Juwan Jones, and I'm a native of Augusta. I started in the creative life when I was about 12 years old, and really due to Mr. Troy Skinner. For those of you who may not know him, he's with Breakthrough Acting Workshop. He's an amazing actor, amazing coach. But way back when, he did a fashion show at Ambassador Gift Shop. I'm dating myself now. So at Ambassador Gift Shop, they were looking for models. I went, and that started a modeling career of about 13 years. I worked with John Casablanca in Atlanta, modeled for Helene Curtis, Paul Mitchell. So mostly hair model. So I loved it and loved acting, and I had the opportunity to work with Mr. James Brown right here in Augusta.
The Godfather.
Yes, the Godfather.
All right.
I had a wonderful opportunity to work with him. I also did the Miss Augusta pageant, which it is rumored that I am the very first Black woman to do the Miss Augusta pageant.
Okay.
Way back in 1992, so proud of that. Took away a lovely little trophy, took away first prize there, missed by 1 point. 1 point. And just moved on, kept going with life, and really loved doing stage work. I do a lot of stage plays with Pictures of Life production, and I'm also a teacher. I started the Accepted Creative Center for Creatives. I mean, it's ACCA, and I work with neurodivergent children.
Okay.
So autism is very close to my family, and I understand what acting does for children, especially with disabilities.
Okay.
So it helps them come out, helps them thrive, helps them grow into the person that God has intended them to be. So we work through getting rid of fears and all of that type of thing. And right now I'm teaching at the Challenge Prep Academy.
Okay.
So I teach acting there. And I'm also involved with Mr. Jones, 40 Acres and a Mule. I play a part in his upcoming 5 web series.
Because now I'm a filmmaker now.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a filmmaker, so I'm very excited about that. And also in August, coming this year, you have to check out Holy Father. It's with Eric Roberts. You'll see someone who looks familiar to you in that movie. Okay. So I'm excited about that coming out. And I've just done a lot in Augusta. Short films. Like you said, if you Google me, you can see some things. I am on Instagram and YouTube and all over the place. All over the place.
Barbershop Talk.
Enjoying life.
Listen, but I want to make sure. Listen, Shanita Thomas say, "How do you keep the passion? So how you keep the passion?"
Yes.
Also, we want to who that? Kim Rose. She said hello. Said, hey, what's up, Kim? A lot of folks tuning in to Barbershop Talk. Hey, she said hello. Ms. Rose said hello to everybody.
How you doing?
Listen, again, now I want to go back to what we started earlier. Now, when you said you're from Augusta,
yes,
and you from Augusta.
Well, I'm a military kid.
Military kid, but you've been here for
14 states and 4 countries.
You've been here for a while. And you born and raised.
Yes.
Now, listen. Well, I want you to tell me. Don't tell me. Tell the people at Barbershop Talk Live World, what does it mean for you to have this vast resume that you have being from your hometown? Because sometimes they always say that you can't do nothing in your hometown. You got to go away to make it. Okay. But you made it here. So
Yes.
now, what does it feel like to be born here and to make it here? Because again, some people say, "Well, there ain't nobody but one. She ain't gonna do that. Leave that. She ain't talking about that." So what does that mean to you to be able to see your name in lights and knowing that you've been born and raised here and you have a vast resume, as you just said?
Well, I will say this. It breaks my heart whenever I see someone who is from Augusta not claim Augusta, they claim Atlanta.
Yeah.
That breaks my heart because right here in the Garden City, there is so much going on.
Right,
And if
right.
you don't see it, go out and make it.
Yeah,
You don't
okay,
have to depend
okay.
on anybody else. You're bright. You can do this. Just like this man said, I never did stage play, but he did it.
Okay.
And if we can do it, you can do it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
go out and do it. There's no excuse.
None.
None. And there's so many different acting groups and so many auditions and there's so much happening
Right.
in Augusta. You would be shocked.
To see
But
what's
you
going
gotta
on.
do it.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, let me come at you with the same question, but I'm gonna come at you with a different way now.
Okay.
As you said earlier, you started off with the stage play. Well, they start with the book.
Yes.
Start with the book.
Yes.
And then somebody said, well, try this right here. Try that right there. Now, in your back of your mind, you be like, well, I don't know nothing about that. I never done that before. I don't think I could do that. Yeah. So that being said, why didn't you listen? Why did you? Now, watch this question. Now, when I say why do you listen, why didn't you listen to folks that would tell you, Mike, you ain't ready for this? Mike, that's too much for you. That's too big for you. You would never make it because again, the best you can do is write a book. Now you're trying to put a play together.
Yeah.
You're trying to take it on the road. You're trying to pay bills out.
Oh yeah.
Now why didn't you listen, Mike? Because sometimes you got to listen to them demons, and then sometimes you got to listen. So why you didn't listen?
Well, it's more of a religious thing,
Okay.
A spiritual thing with me is that I believe that angels come to everyone to guide you towards your calling.
Okay.
So I listen, and and it's kind of like a lot of people allow stress, and stress will kill you quicker than a bullet.
Okay.
If you don't follow your calling today, and that's what I always talk about. People have guided me by just saying something over me, and I'm like, okay, I can figure it out.
Right.
You know, I can read. I mean, you got the internet, you got all kind of resources, you got people. I can find people.
Right.
And with $1 at a time, my concept was always been it's easier to raise $1 million, $1 per person, than to find one person for $1 million.
Right.
So if you have problems and issues, put together friends and family that you can come with and support with.
Okay.
Find your calling today.
Okay.
That's what my whole thing was.
So Mike, here's the question: what is the mission? When I say the mission, you've done it all. You've been up and down the road. You've been all around the country. You wrote the books, the CDs, everything.
Yeah.
So what is the mission? What is the real? What's the push? Matter of fact, let's put it another way. What's the purpose?
Empowerment within the black community.
Okay.
That's one thing that keeps me going. I'm also a teacher. Been teaching for Richmond County, for 5th grade math, and hopefully my kids ain't watching now.
Okay.
But I like to teach. I like to empower people. So that's one thing that's always driving me. Even my movie now, my plays, they all have a message of something to uplift people. It's not just, of course, plays and movies are entertainment.
Right.
But I have a message.
Okay.
Something, because what you do for yourself lives until you're gone.
Right.
But what you do for others lives a lifetime.
Okay.
And that's what I'm trying to, the legacy of something to empower someone to know that when you wake up in the morning, you got a chance and a choice.
Okay.
Two things you can always count on.
Now, Juwan, I'm gonna come at you with a different question of just the same one. Also, as you said earlier in the introduction, you're a dancer.
Yes.
So dancing is it? Or you? Matter of fact, were you a trained dancer?
Yes.
So now, when I say you're a trained dancer, was this coming from a mom or auntie or whoever? How do you become a trained dancer to be where you are now?
Okay, so I actually started out at Davidson Fine Arts.
Okay.
So at Davidson, at the time, I trained in ballet. They had some tap, modern dance, or lyrical dance, they used to say.
Okay.
So that's where my initial training came from, but the rest was all God.
It's all
God.
Okay.
And I kind of dove more into the praise dance with my church, Strong Tower Christian Fellowship. And once I started dancing, honestly, it was like it was nobody else there, but just me.
Me and the good Lord.
Me and the Lord.
Okay.
And it really just drove me to do more and more, and I love that. And for over 8 years, I was over the drama and dance ministry at that church.
Okay. All right. Well, let me come at you with the same question. Why didn't you listen? Why didn't you listen to the folks that say, Juwan, that's about far as you can go?
Okay.
You can't, I mean, you in Augusta, you can't go up to New York, you can't go to California. This is all you can do. So just sit down and be quiet.
Okay, so here's the truth.
Okay. Why didn't you listen now? That's the question.
No. But I did listen.
You did listen.
I listened. And I can tell you that for so many years, I listened, and I do not in no way regret ever getting married and having my 5 kids and doing all this, but there was always something missing.
Okay.
And I had so many people saying, no, your time is past, girl, you missed that.
Right.
Girl, you can't know. But every opportunity that came along for me to do something, I was doing it. I was doing a commercial, I was doing a dance, I was out on stage, I was constantly.
Right.
So I had to have a real conversation with the Lord.
Okay.
I had to sit down and honestly say, okay, God, there's no way you put all of this in me
Right.
for me to just keep it.
Okay.
You know, it's not about me. It is about truly what you're giving to others.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take that selfish route, and I call it selfish, when you listen to other people and say, well, I'm not going to do it, I'm calling it selfish because you're not doing what God told you to do.
Okay.
You're keeping it for yourself. And the graveyard, oh, it's full of people who have great ideas and great dances and great movies and great... The graveyard is full of those people.
Great ideas.
Great ideas.
Right.
But what you really need to do is while you're here, give it. It's not for you. It's a gift. God calls it a gift for a reason.
Okay.
And it's your gift to give. He gave us the greatest gift this world has ever known. And now it's our time to give a gift. So I listened, but then, you know, after conversation with the Lord, I said, I'm sorry, God. I understand my purpose. I understand what I'm supposed to be doing. And once I started, I said, Lord, if you just give me one more opportunity,
You're going to take advantage of it.
I will not quit. And I haven't. So.
Barbershop Talk Live World, again, don't you quit. You got an idea, you got passion, keep it going. You never know where it'll take you. So, Mike, let me come back to you because, again, we got people that just tune in, just start watching Barbershop Talk Live, and they want to know, again, your resume. And I saw earlier in your resume, you're a playwright.
Well, yeah.
Now, that's a big word. That's a big word because sometimes when we hear the word playwright, we know we're talking about a play or script or movie and all that.
Yes.
What exactly is a playwright?
Well, basically a playwright. I'm also, like I said, I'm filming movies now.
Okay,
So
okay.
I went from plays to movies.
Okay.
That's a different genre, basically. Okay. But writing dialogue, putting a story together is what writers do.
Okay.
I wrote a book and turned that into a stage play, now into movies.
Okay.
So writing, as long as you've got a message to empower someone, that's what writing is all about.
Okay.
And I love writing. Okay.
So when you're in the writing process and putting this stuff down on paper, and you have to have the vision to see it on stage or see it on the screen.
Yeah.
What is it that you looking to do to keep the audience attention? So now, is it because I know when you watch a trailer, the trailer should make you want to watch the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
So what is it that you're trying to put together so the audience will stay tuned into your movie or your playwright?
Well, people love drama.
Okay.
Drama or suspense, something to look forward to. You know, humor.
Right.
You know, if you can throw some humor in there, you got some drama going on, you got something suspense, and people want to find out what's going to happen next.
Right.
Don't give them everything.
Okay.
You know, lead them up to it, and then pull away.
Okay.
You know, so it's all a suspense thing. Okay. You know, and she's one of the actors in the movie. She's wonderful, as you can tell.
Okay.
And I've got a whole bunch of actors. We all are. I mean, the actors basically take the words and make it better.
So here's a crazy question because sometimes when I know who's coming on the show, I will survey the community. I would talk to the community, let everybody know Mike's coming on, Juwan is coming on. So what they want to know is why, or they say, how do you choose the certain actors? Because again, you got hers in the movie, you got hers in the different plays. How do you choose her? So in other words, the question is a simple question. Why didn't you come to?
Well, hey,
I mean, I'm just asking a question now.
I'm teaching an acting class.
Well,
you can be there.
Okay, but again,
and you can be one of the actors.
What did you see in her?
Poise.
Poise.
You know, and articulate. She's very articulate.
Okay.
And funny.
Okay.
Those are the things I saw.
That what you saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I mean, and like I said, I'm a casting director, so I've been casting for years, 20-something years, from plays to movies now. And, you know, you look for different things.
Okay.
You have your character, you give your person, the script, whatever it's, a part of the script, the side, or a little bit of it,
Okay.
so they know a little bit about the character.
Okay.
How old I am, how funny I am, whatever. And they build on that, and you see things. You want to see if they can take it and just keep it moving and keep it interesting. And that's basically, you want to see something from them. And I talk about when Urkel,
Okay.
when he auditioned.
Okay.
He didn't come to the audition and they didn't have, say this
Right.
in the script. I mean, who can write that?
Right.
He came and did it, and it was like, wow,
Go with
you
that.
can do that.
Right.
You're hired. So have something specific for you. Don't try to mimic everybody else.
Okay.
Because then you'll be a clone of other people. It's like, well, you're trying to be like Denzel. Why
Right.
can't I hire Denzel? I mean, you just be you.
Okay.
Be a unique person that you can bring to the table.
Okay. All right. Barbershop Talk Loud World, are you that special person? Do you have that special quality? Are you funny? Are you serious? Or just can you act?
Yes.
Can you dance? So now, Mike and Jawan, you can also ask this question again. When you let's go back to the stage plays.
Okay.
How do you know? Let me come at you, Jawan. How do you know that you really got the audience attention? Because sometimes you'll see people walk out on you. You see people tuning out on you. You see people just. What is it that you? In other words, what are you selling to the people to keep their attention? Because again, I'm the type I can't read a whole lot. You give me a whole lot to read, I'm going to cinema. And if I don't see the movie get my attention in the first few minutes, I don't want to see it no more. So what are you looking for in the audience, or what are you trying to give to the audience to keep that attention there? You follow that question?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
want to answer that
give
too.
Okay.
the audience truth.
Exactly.
Truth.
That's what I give them, because whenever I approach a character, I know I'm blessed to entertain,
Okay.
but the entertainment still comes with a price tag. It comes with me having to do my due diligence and making sure that this character is real. I don't want anyone going away from any performance I've done and going, I never want to see that again. I want to make sure that everyone who sees anything I do say, I want to see more. Because I've made that character real.
Okay.
I've made that character someone who is familiar to them. Their auntie, uncle, whoever, and grandma around the corner child.
Right.
You
right.
know.
Right. Right.
You know the one.
Okay.
So I'm making sure that I'm connecting.
Okay.
And it's about the energy. A lot of times you can feel that energy from the audience, and okay, I'm going to keep going this way. But you understand that fundamentally your job is to make sure that you are giving the message,
Okay.
that they are receiving the message, understanding the message, and having fun while they do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mike, you want to
that's
co-sign that?
Basically the same thing. Because when you're on stage, you have to be real.
Okay.
And in the class, I teach actors how to. But one of the funniest things, I teach them how to cry in 5 seconds.
Okay.
And it's important for you to be able to do things in truth.
Okay.
You have to. Because you can get up there. Oh, that's not real.
Right.
It has to be real.
Okay.
If you are in the emotion, it's called method acting.
Okay.
If you are in the character and you know who you are and you are giving it, the audience will cry with you.
Okay. Okay.
That's what
Okay.
you want.
That's
You
what you
want the audience to believe your emotions are real. And studying emotions. You
Okay.
have different emotions. You have overjoyed, excited, all kinds of different emotions. And that's what actors do. They learn the different emotions and to channel on that. And once you channel on it and give it real, the audience believes it. And
Okay.
if they believe that you're actually in the moment, you're in your head, you could be, your grandmother passed 20 years ago. That's what you're channeling.
Right.
They don't know that.
Right.
They just see you in the scene, your nose running, your eyes running, you're shaking, you're just going all over the place. That's real.
Right.
And that's real emotions. And that's what I teach. And that's what we want to deal with stage plays. I've been directing stage, actors on stage to channel the real emotions, and bring it forth.
Okay. I got to give a shout out to my good friend Willard Tompkins. Hey, what's up, Willard? Willa giving
Hey,
Willa say we're doing good, giving us some claps. So again, Barbershop Talk Live world, please continue to watch Barbershop Talk Live. You got a question, you got a comment, you got an emoji, thumbs up, hearts and lights. Keep putting it on the screen. Now, Mike, I want to make sure I get this question out to the people, and I'll get it out to you also because, again, these questions are coming from the community, and Juwan, they want to make sure that all what I'm saying is true. As we said, we deal with the truth.
Yes.
Right.
Now, watch this question.
Okay.
Are all the movies, all the plays, all the playwrights, is this black stuff? Is this all this black stuff that we're dealing with? Because again, we don't want to just, we don't want you to kill us with all the black stuff. Is it all black? Now remember now, Mike, I wouldn't ask this question.
No.
The people want to know.
I don't.
The people want to know everything you got is black.
No.
Everything you got is hurting, is
No.
it slave, is it
No.
downgrading,
No.
is what is the uplifting part? Because you know why people start watching Good Time? Why they start watching Good Time? They start watching Good Time because they never got out the ghetto.
They never got out
Yeah,
the projects.
They never got out the projects. But like James couldn't keep a job.
Yeah.
Florida wasn't working. JJ couldn't sell the paintings.
That's true.
So I'm like, well,
That's
God,
true.
dog, are they gonna ever get out the ghetto?
Yeah.
I mean, the Jeffersons, they moved on up. Eventually,
Yeah.
but I mean, the people at Barbershop Talk Live World want to know: is all this stuff black? Is it all black?
I mean, our experience is a unique experience.
Okay.
It's everyone's experience.
Okay.
I mean, we created this country, so our impression is on everything.
Okay. Okay.
And for instance, 40 Acres, Who Stole the Mule?
Okay.
It's based on family fighting over material things.
Okay.
You know, for instance, if Grandma died in a ring fell up under the couch and it was valued at $50,000.
Right.
Don't you think that family gonna fight over it?
They gonna fight on it.
I mean, that's not just a black thing.
Right.
That's
Everyone.
That's everybody. Okay.
So what we're talking about with this is we don't need to be fighting over material things.
Okay.
Where sons are not talking to daughters and mothers not talking to husbands because of material things. No, we should really love one another because family is all you got.
All you got.
You know.
Okay. Now, Juwan, I'm coming to you again now. Are you just in the black movies? Are you just in the black videos? Are you just at the black house shows? Are you just so? In other words, is your resume outside of the black world? Now, I'm good. Don't tell me. The people want to know.
Okay, so I am everywhere.
Okay.
I'm across the board because I'm a human being.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do that cliche thing of I don't see color. No, I understand. I see color.
Okay.
But I can appreciate everyone, and I can appreciate all different cultures, and I appreciate the fact that we go through the human experience.
Okay.
Not just the black experience, not just the white, not just the Hispanic. We are going through the human experience. And that means a lot. So yes, I'm in a lot of shows or things that are just all black characters, but close your eyes. When you hear me, you won't hear black. You will hear a human voice.
There you go.
Going through a human experience. And that's true. And I'll be honest, most of the time when I answer the phone or when I'm singing or something at my job, people do not realize my color.
Okay.
Because they're going, who's that singing Barbara Streisand? Oh, she's good. And I'm going, that would be me.
Oh,
you know, and they're going, oh, okay. So, I mean, I'm open to all genres, all people. We are human.
Barbershop Talk Live World, you human, we human, we all the same.
All the time.
It doesn't matter. Listen, can I take a commercial break, pay a bill?
Okay, no problem.
You don't mind if I pay a bill?
No, pay
problem.
bill, pay
Barbershop Talk Live World again. Get your chances to put your question on the screen, put your comments on the screen, put all that you want to talk about. But again, I got in the hot seat tonight, Mr. Michael Jones and Ms. Juwan Jones. We got some information that you need to know about, you need to hear about, and you should be a part of. Again, my name is John Milton. But listen, before we go to this commercial break, I want to let you know what's going on. We got something for you. We have something for you. What I got for you, if you get a chance, we're going to give away a $10 gift card from Chick-fil-A, courtesy of Barbershop Talk Live, and also we're going to give you a chance to take care of your health. We're going to give you a blood pressure monitor, free. This is a free blood pressure monitor with the cuff. Batteries included. So all you got to do to win these prizes, just pay attention to the conversation. At the end of the night, we're going to ask you a series of questions, and you have a chance to answer those questions correctly. These prizes belong to you. Barbershop Talk Live World, again, that's what we do. That's what we do. That is what we do. We make sure you stay involved, and you got a chance to win some prizes. That's okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Barbershop Talk Live. Listen, in a few minutes, we want you to go to the screen, watch what we got coming up. We got a trailer We got a trailer coming from a good friend, Mr. Michael Jones, about the upcoming movie and the movie he already done in the past. So please, man, please, sir, watch the screen, jot down some notes, jot down some questions, and we'll be back in 2.5 minutes.
Hello and welcome. Here at the Right Bodywork and Wellness, we provide you with bodywork you can rely on to increase body improvement. WBW provides free consultations to better understand the reasoning for your visit. When a client experiences a WBW massage, they can expect it to be thorough and thought through. The massage is customized to each session. Muscles are handled with care, specifically and individually stretched. Creating a wellness vision to sustain a space of personal comfort, relaxation, and a state of well-being for clients that may endure.
What's that?
With over a dozen different modalities to fit your needs, so we can ensure a quality and well-addressed service. We provide excellent services to athletes and clients of all ages in need. If interested, call or visit the website to schedule your appointment today.
Started a little early. Because otherwise you see more.
They want to treat this stuff about history. And I remember you telling me that we were once kings and queens, but they don't mention anything about that in our history book.
Yeah, baby, see, I know. See, because that's our job to finish educating our children and filling in the gaps. Well, let me tell you a story about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, Slave Jacob, and your great-great-great-great-grandmother, Slave Mary.
What's your name? Master said my name be Mary.
I see what you mean about the time.
warrior.
Maybe it's y'all about
No, you gonna find yourself with a
they
sucker.
about finished.
They didn't mention that there was another strong brother out there around that time.
He trying to show all of it.
And on the day that he died, it had a profound effect upon our black folk. See, that's one of the reasons why it's important for us to bring down this mental condition of slavery. Because if we knew what we went through, back then we would never again allowed to be repeated. We can't allow this stuff to break us. It just makes me sick when I see our people hating each other over nonsense, looking like some crabs in a barrel. And this light-skinned, dark-skinned mess is just ridiculous.
No one told you to stand in my way. You just wished you had hair like this.
That's okay. I didn't want to join your wannabe sorority anyway.
Child, I remember this story about your uncle's son, Samuel. Samuel? Who's that? I thought his name was G Money. Now, boy, you know good and darn well that boy ain't got no money. It should have been G.
You want to do this? You just want to cut it?
That's what's up. And boy, put those pants up.
Don't touch me.
Where your belt at?
I don't need no belt.
No, not
You know,
today,
Pops, why you
not
always be
today.
tripping?
Stop
Hey!
Well, you
it.
don't
Hey,
know.
calm down, calm down.
No.
How do you know so much, Grandma?
Well, see, my mother felt as though it was very important for our black community to never forget, just as well as the Jewish community
stand
to
by.
never forget. So she
Coming in
made me
5,
study and learn
4,
the history of our
3,
people so
2.
that it would never happen again.
Barbershop Talk Live, again, we're back. That's a good friend, Michael Jones, put this play together, put this thing together. That is never again. Also, you saw earlier my good friend, Mr. Ever Wright, health, wellness, body work. We're here in Augusta, Georgia, but now you're looking at the trailer. Again, Mike Jones is putting this thing together. It's never again. So please, man, please, sir, I urge you, follow what he's doing, get in contact with him. So Mike, as we talking about following you, how can the people follow you and be a part of what you're doing, to look at your stage plays, come to your acting class?
Okay.
How can they keep up what you got going on?
Well, easy. Just give me a call.
Give me a call, okay.
706-294-1152.
All right. Just that simple.
Yeah, on Facebook. My YouTube channel, you can go to Never Again. Just type in Never Again by Mike Jones.
Okay.
It'll go straight to the. I'm creating a new website now.
Okay.
So I'll have the new website next week or so.
Okay. All right, listen, now, Juwan, I want to come at you because I asked you a question earlier before I played the bill, the commercial break, and you answered that question. I mean, I wasn't even ready for the answer. But now here's another crazy question. I want to see what your answer going to be on this one because, again, as the people just tuning in and they heard what you've been doing over the years, here's a question that I do myself. I do this all the time to myself. And you know what? When I do this to myself, you know what I thought? I thought I was the only one that can do this. I thought I had special powers. You know what that was? I thought I was the only one that can talk to myself. And I thought to myself, and I didn't think nobody could hear me. I thought I had special powers. I could talk to myself. So here's the question on the floor I'm asking you is, what do you talk to yourself about? So sometime I talk to myself like I can fly.
Okay.
I can run fast. I can do all these different things. But you being in the world that you are in, what do you talk to yourself about? That's a crazy question now. But remember, I'm good now. I'm good, Juwan. But the people want to know, are you talking to yourself? Sometimes that's crazy, but sometimes that's good.
Well, I'm going to say, honestly, I talk to myself all the time. We have wonderful conversations, the two of us, we really do. Okay. I'm constantly reminding myself that I am enough.
Okay.
I'm enough, and that I can do it, and that I was put here with purpose. So I know that, and I'll tell some people sometimes, hey, if you hear me, in conversation, don't worry about it. I'm not crazy. I'm just,
you good.
I'm feeling it out. We're
right.
good. But I know that sometimes you have to encourage yourself.
Okay.
So I take time to encourage myself.
Okay.
And I make sure that when I am talking to myself, I'm not disrupted. I need that time with me, for me.
Okay.
So that everything that's going on in the world around us, I mean, right now this world is going through some things.
Crazy.
And you have to remember and encourage yourself not to be a part of the world. Mm-hmm. God tells us you are not of the world. So I'm trying not to be of the world. Sometimes I've got to cut the television off and I have to say, hey, Juwan, no.
Right.
Cut the television off, put the phone down, leave the social media, and let's just have a moment for ourselves. So we talk a lot.
You talk a lot.
We talk a lot to each other. We do.
Hey, Mike, I believe in my heart that you talk to yourself a lot too. Now, don't tell me I'm good. You ain't got to let me know about it. But the people want to know, what do you talk to yourself about?
Well, like she said, encourage yourself.
Okay.
I mean, every morning, you got a chance to make it better than the next day.
Okay.
So I keep myself motivated to do different things. I got a lot of things I'm working on now that hopefully to empower someone else.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think of what's the next thing.
Right.
There's always something else. I'm not gone yet. So I still got time. And within that time, I've got to empower someone. So.
Okay. All right. Barbershop Talk Live World, did you get a chance to write your notes down? Did you get a chance to write your questions down? Do that and put those questions on the screen. Put your comments on the screen because we're here for you. We're talking to the author. We're talking to a playwright. We're talking to a professional dancer. And also, these folks have been categorized as professional teachers.
Yes.
They are motivators. So please, ma'am, get into this conversation. Let them know that you're watching. Let them know that you're paying attention. So put your questions and comments on the screen. We will be glad to answer all and any comments. Any questions, no matter what you got. So Barbershop Talk Live World, thank you for tuning in. So now, Juwan, I'm going to jump back to you because, again, it's fascinating because I call myself a dancer. I call myself, I can cut a rug anytime I need to. Me and my wife, we'll tear the dance floor up in a minute.
Okay.
But so now I'm looking at what you're doing and looking at what he's doing. How did this mesh together? How did this, in other words, how did you know she danced? Where did you see this dancing routines at? How did you?
No, I'm the casting director.
Yes.
Oh, so she had to come.
Acting.
She came from acting.
For acting.
Yeah, I'm the filmmaker.
Acting.
Okay.
And and please forgive me, I can't quite remember how our paths crossed. It's been a few years.
Okay.
But I know he was invited to a stage play that I was doing.
Okay.
And I was really excited. I was like, okay, I've heard a lot about Mike Jones, and he's supposed to be in the audience. So, of course, I was like, okay, A-game.
Yeah, let's do it.
Time to bring my game.
Right.
And then he ended up giving me a call, contacted me about 40 Acres and a Mule, and I thought to myself, yeah, okay, let's see where this is going to go. And I drug my husband along with me. Mm-hmm. And now he is also in the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
We play a married couple in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So excited about that. And of course, with that, he was like, I think I really like where he's going with this. And I can see the potential of this being like big, huge film. So, of course, he was like, you're not going alone.
Right.
I'm going with you.
I'm going with you. Let's do it.
I'm going with you. We in this together.
Okay.
So our paths crossed on that way. I don't even think Mike has ever seen me dance.
No.
I don't think he has. No.
All right.
I have, more or less, I've turned more over to the acting world and the teaching world. Teaching the kids at Challenge Prep is big for me because I have, like I said, autism that is very close to my family, neurodivergent people in my family, and I understand what it means to have an outlet.
Okay.
Not a lot of people understand autism and the neurodivergent person, and I want to make sure that person, that neurodivergent person, much like myself when I was growing up saying, I just want to fit in, I just want to feel like, I'm like everyone else.
Right.
And they can be. Everyone is really the same. Everyone has quirks. Everybody has something different about them. It's all the human experience.
Right.
We're all going through it in different ways. And sometimes you just need a little etiquette, a little polishing, a little more confidence.
Right.
Get rid of the stage fright, the fear, to just be yourself.
Now, Mike, I'm listening to both of you all conversation, and I keep hearing this word that you all, I don't know if it's intentional, but it slips out when you're talking, but I hear this word. And I hear these, a few words. I hear faith, I hear God. I heard you say God a few times. So I hear these words that you all talking about. So here's the question I wanted to make sure I understand what's going on. I hear it all the time in church. And the pastor always say, put God first in everything you do.
Yes.
And all these things will be added.
Yes.
So now I want you to tell me, Mike, and I also want you to tell the people at the Barbershop Talk Live World that's watching, what did that phrase mean to you? When you hear that phrase, put God first in all you do, and everything will be added. So don't tell me. They want to know what they mean when you hear that word, that phrase.
Well, put God first is basically how you live, how you wake up, how you communicate with other people, and who you communicate with. Sometimes you have to remove certain things out of your life in order to stay on that path.
Okay.
Because some negative people.
Okay.
You have to divorce yourself from some people. You have to create your circle that's going to uplift him.
Okay.
Do everything you can throughout the day. Smile, whatever. If someone needs something, encouraging word. It can take just one word to change a whole person's life.
Okay.
And if you think about what would God do at that moment, that's the way you should live your life. There's lots of ways you can empower yourself, but empowering other people is what it's about.
Okay. Now, Juwan, I would not be remiss to leave you out of that particular question. What do you mean when you hear that, put God first?
It means this is the one time that I will shrink down. I'm going to decrease myself so that he can increase in me. Every time I go somewhere, I want people to see the God in me. And don't get me wrong, We're all human.
We all
we
human.
slip.
We're going, yeah.
We act out sometimes. We show out sometimes.
Right.
But you have to allow God to show up and show out in your life because everyone's watching. Everybody's watching you. And you may say, nobody really pays attention to me. Nobody sees me. But I'm telling you, life's a stage. Everywhere you go, eyes are on you. So you have to understand that if you are representing God, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. And you have to be ready for that responsibility. You're representing something so wonderful and so magnificent. And for me, that's what I'm aiming for every single day. When I go out, when I'm at work, when I'm on stage, when I'm representing him, not me. It's not about me.
Right.
It's about him.
So you telling the people of Barbershop Talk Live World, if you put God first, everything else that you're looking for, it's going to work. The plays, the movies, the dances, the commercials, all that's going to work itself out. Things will come. But you got to put him first.
Now I got to say this.
I said it. Let you go.
To be real, I didn't always believe it.
Okay.
Y'all with me on this. Don't play. Don't come at me in the comments either. Let's be real.
Okay.
There was a time in my life when I just said, I don't understand.
Okay.
It's not happening for me. It's not working. I don't understand why I constantly feel this way. I'm unhappy. I'm this, I'm that, and the other. But then again, Grandma said, well, baby, have you prayed about it? And I'm going, oh, there we go again. Pray about it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it at first. I didn't understand the power, the connection. But once I did, once I sat under the teachings of Pastor Anthony Holland at Strong Tower Christian Fellowship, it started clicking.
Okay.
And it started making sense.
Okay.
And I started looking at my husband saying, you know, we might want to listen to this.
Might want to do this.
We might want to go this route. And once I did, it just started happening. I mean, things just started rolling. Times when I would think, there's no way I can get out this mess that I created. But God was there to say, I got you. And once I started really realizing that and seeing it, no brainer.
No brainer.
No brainer. Put him first, and I promise you, it will happen for you.
All these things. All
things are possible through Christ who strengthens me and you. All things are possible.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. You heard it. You heard it. Put him first. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, it will work out.
Yes.
Now, Mike, this is a great conversation because again, we didn't just talk about the play. We didn't talk about the book. We're talking about putting God first. And no matter what you're working on, now or the future, you keep doing what you're doing, it's gonna work out. Do you believe that?
Yes.
So that, I mean,
that's why I'm still here.
That's why you're still here. So now again, what you got coming up on January the 24th?
Well, acting workshop.
Okay.
Where I'm empowering people and teaching them acting skills. We're talking all kinds of different things from method acting, improvisation, pantomime. Got a lot of fun skits.
Okay.
Wow. They crack up through the whole thing. We'd love for people to come out and be a part of it. It will be January 24th.
Okay.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch will be provided at 12. We have a professional photographer there. We'll be taking photo shoots of all the students.
Okay.
I'm creating a comp card, which is like a resume, photo resume.
Okay.
So you can take to a casting director, to a movie, a play, or whatever you're going to. And that's what I encourage people to, if you're coming to audition, for whatever, bring a resume, not with your word on it, with your name on it, but a picture. Because at the end of the day, I got to remember what you look like. That's just being real. So that will be provided, professional photography. We've got a workbook. I'll go through the whole workbook. And it's, like I said, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can give me a call at 706-294-1152. We can look at about 4 more students.
Okay.
Ages from 10 and up.
Okay.
So if you got children that want to be a part of it, you got adults that want to be a part of it. I started teaching the class because when I started filming the movie, I needed extras.
Okay.
For the movie.
Okay.
So the first couple of classes I taught, all the students were in my movie.
Okay.
And a couple of students were actors. And a couple of students became extras.
Okay.
So you get an opportunity to not just be in my movie, but in others.
Okay.
That are coming up. So please give us a call. Let us know. we would love to have you.
So this class you got coming up on the 24th, is there a charge for us to come out?
Well, yeah, there is a charge.
Okay.
So we can feed you.
I got you. I got you. Because the people want to know.
They
want to know.
Feed you and the photographer.
Okay.
And it's at the Augusta Film Office, which is 1644 Gordon Highway.
Okay.
Which was the old Krispy Kreme building. And I'd love for you to go down there and check it out.
Okay.
That place has been remodeled. There are different areas where you can film different scenes. It's great. That's
Okay.
where we did a lot of the movie Never Again at his place.
So the people at Barbershop Talk Live World, I want to let you know that I would be the first barber in the movie. We signed the contract a few days ago, so get
you
the
can
chance.
Cut my hair.
I will be. We'll be cutting hair in the movie.
Said, he bald. I got hair.
You got hair.
There you go.
The barber said you always got some hair. There's always something to cut. So now, Juwan, how can the people follow you and follow what you're doing and keep up what you got going on for your career?
Well, number one, I will be at this class.
Yes.
Okay.
So I will be co-teaching
Okay.
on a lot of different things that are happening in class, characterization, pantomime. So I'll be there. You can catch me there.
Okay.
But of course, I am on TikTok and Instagram. I'm on all the social media platforms there.
Okay.
And generally, if you look for I am Juwan Jones,
Okay.
you will find me.
You would be right. Okay, so we can always follow what you got going on. And this particular, when would the next play come out? The next movie be out?
Next movie, well, this one is 5 episodes.
5 episodes, okay.
So that's like 5 movies.
Okay.
And we're filming now. So we're in the process. It's probably going to take another year.
So is most of this filming going on in Augusta, or you out?
Yes,
So,
all over Augusta.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm looking for locations still. We've got a lot of scenes to go through.
Okay.
I'll have a trailer up on my YouTube page of the movie, and you'll see her in it.
Okay.
She did awesome in it. We've got. It is great. I love it.
And this one is Never Again.
Yes. Well, 40 Acres. Who stole the mule?
40 Acres Who Stole the Mule.
Who stole the mule?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Barbershop Talk Live.
Fighting over material thing.
Fighting over the material. Well, listen, I want to be an extra. I want to be a lead. I want to be a guy, just whatever you need me to do.
Okay.
Put me down, and I will try to make sure I show my talent.
Thank you.
Again, now listen, is there anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here? Anything we forgot? Anything we missed?
I'm just excited to be here.
Okay. Barbershop Talk Live World again. I hope you had a good time watching, because I always tell the people that's watching the show, if you didn't have a good time, we did. We did.
There you go.
Well, I do want to say thank you for pronouncing my name correctly.
Hey, it took a while, but I got it.
It took a minute, but you got my name just right, Juwan.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
And I do that when we go live.
Okay.
When we practice, I'm going to practice it. We go live.
Practicing a lot. It was awesome. I was worried for a second that I was going to be Juwan Man and everything else.
We got it.
You pulled it off.
We pulled it off.
Wonderfully.
It's different when we go live.
Yes.
You never know.
Something about turning it on.
Turn it on. You never know. So June 24th. January 24th. January 24th. It's coming up real soon.
Yeah, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
All right.
Please give us a call. Bring your children. Let us know if you want to be a part of it.
So we can go back to the YouTube channel and look at all the movies, everything you've done in the past. We can still follow you for that way.
You can go to my YouTube channel, going to the movie of Never Again.
Okay.
By typing Never Again by Mike Jones. That gets you into the YouTube channel. And you see all the interviews, all the different trailers, and all kinds of things that we did.
Okay.
Yeah. And remember, it's better to live 2 years the way your friends won't in order to live a lifetime the way they can.
I like that. Can I use that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Barbershop Talk Live World again. Thank you for tuning in to another special edition of Barbershop Talk Live, because, again, we want to make sure that you know what's going on. And that's my task, that's my job, that's my charge, to give you information what's going on right here in the CSRA. So again, follow what we got going on. Follow Mr. Juwan, follow Mr. Michael. We'll be glad to have you. Keep tuning in, keep watching it. Again, if you want to be a guest on Barbershop Talk Live to sit in this very hot seat, just inbox me. If you want to be a sponsor of Barbershop Talk Live, do the same thing by just inbox me. If you got a product, you got a service, you got a business you want to support, or we don't want us to talk about, do the same thing by inbox. We will make sure we put your information out there so people can follow you and what you got going on. Listen, if you pay attention to this conversation, guess what we got for you? We got some prizes for you. As I said earlier, we're going to give you a $10 gift card from Chick-fil-A, and we also going to give you a chance to win a free blood pressure monitor to take care of your health. Listen, I'm going to give you 2 simple questions. Can I do 2 simple questions? 2 questions. Listen, the first question to get this Chick-fil-A gift card is very, very simple. I just want you to tell me, what is the school that she teaches at? What's the name of the school she teaches at? She said it. Did you say it?
I did say it.
You did say it. I heard
said it more than once.
You said it more than once. If you pay attention to this conversation, this $10 gift card belongs to you. But I got another question to get all 2 prizes. One more question. Listen, if you pay attention to the conversation, here you go. The second question is just give me one of the name of the movies. Just give me one. I'm giving you some easy questions. These questions are so easy. Come get the prizes. The first question is, what is the school that she teaches at? And what is one of the name of the movies that Mike has produced?
Okay.
Is that simple enough?
That'll work.
Barbershop Talk Live again. Listen, if you want to be a guest, please, man, please, sir, inbox. Want to be a sponsor, do the same thing by inbox me. Listen, next week in this very hot seat is going to be another special guest, so tune in. Barbershop Talk Live, where you never know who you're going to see. And also, before I get out of here, I want to make sure that you know about, again, April 18th, 2026 at Augusta Comedy, the Old School 70s Party. Go to Eventbrite to get your tickets. You can also stop by Jay's Place Barbershop. We're at 1927 Olive Road to get your tickets. It's going to be a crazy event. So listen, next week, Martin Luther King birthday.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
MLK birthday.
Yes.
So let's celebrate.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Let's celebrate. And next month, Black History Month.
All month.
Yes.
We got a lot of history we want to put out there. We want to let the people know what we've been doing. So again, Barbershop Talk Live World again. Look at your screen. You look at the information going up for the 70s party. So please, man, please, sir, support the cause. This is a HIV fundraiser we've been doing every year. So again, support what we're doing for the community. We'll try to keep doing things in the community for you. Barbershop Talk Live World, you want to get out of here? Y'all ready? We got to go. I want to keep going, but we got to go.
I'm hungry.
But listen, now what we're gonna do, Mike? We're gonna do something that we should have done earlier, but it was always a good time to do it. We want to let you lead us out here in a special prayer. Can we do that?
Okay.
Now hold my hand, you hold your one hand, and you gonna pray us out here. You ready?
Here we go.
Barbershop Talk Live World again. Tune in next week on Barbershop. We're gonna tune in again next week at 6 o'clock. Special guest gonna be in the hot seat. So again, you can hold your hand, you can pray with us, you bow your head. So Mike, pray us out of here, sir.
Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to come together. Thank you for all the blessings that you gave us. Thank you for dying on the cross for us. Thank you for all of the things that we're going to do. And remember that you are the reason. And it's not just the season. You are the reason. Amen.
Amen. Again, looking forward to see you next week on Barbershop Talk Live. We out of here. See you later.
I didn't even turn it on.
And now, we're live. Yes, live from James Place. And we're talking
Barbershop Talk.
Yes, Barbershop Talk, where nothing is off limits and everything's on the table.
Everything's on the table. Barbershop Talk. Come on, everybody. We're here at James Place. Barbershop. We're talking Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. At James Place. Barbershop Talk. When nothing's off limits. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. At James Place. Barbershop Talk. Everything's on the table.